Welcome to the C Block. That means that we are focusing on Colorado communities, and today that includes our furry citizens. We love that. With Halloween approaching, we do want to share advice on keeping your pup calm and happy during tricks and treats. So your pup, of course, can stay calm. Plus, we do want to introduce you to the Malinois Foundation and introduce you to their entire team. Danny spoke with the Ballard family, of course, from Dog Training Elite to learn a lot more. Let's check it out.
Today I brought along my little Oso.
And I just want to talk a little bit about Halloween costumes for dogs.
So Oso has had this costume on probably 6 or 7 times already. Just the first time for like a couple, like a minute, just so he could get comfy. And then a little longer time after time, so that by the time that he came here, he's like, oh, this is just normal everyday stuff. When you're thinking about what kind of costume to get for your dog, a couple of things to pay attention to is to make sure that it's really loose. Nothing on them is tight or pinching them. I would also avoid anything where you're gonna use like dyes or paints on your dog, because even if it's kind of like safe for their skin, most of them are eventually gonna lick on it, and we don't want them to ingest anything like that. And then also best if you buy costumes that don't make a lot of noise, because the noises can really freak them out.
One more thing that's really important is the doorbell, right? The doorbell rings, people are knocking. That can be kind of startling to a dog because it's their territory and they like strangers, and that's a whole new thing. So I would really encourage you the first few days before Halloween, practice. Find a neighbor or another family member and just hit the doorbell a lot so that they get used to the idea that the doorbell is gonna ring. Sometimes you might have to put them on a particular place in an area when the doorbell rings and just send them to that location. If you think they're gonna bolt, it's okay to hold on to that leash so that they don't take off outside the front door and stress out our trick-or-treaters that are stopping by. And if you really have to, you can put the dog in another room or put them in their crate for a little while, even during that little bit of time. But really encourage to familiarize themselves with the doorbell as well as with your costume.
Just like us, we want our dogs to do a little trick-or-treating too, but it's a little bit different. So I want to talk about tricks for a little bit. So the very most important thing for a trick is to break it down into as many small steps as you possibly can. For example, Snickerdoodle, my love right here, my little superhero, we taught her how to bark very early. When she was first barking, I was rewarding her, giving her treats for the smallest noises, a little whine, a little yip right here, but now that she knows it, I'm asking her to speak a little bit louder and things like that. So when the dog does what you want it to do, you're gonna give a verbal exclamation point. So like a yes, or a good job, or a good boy, or something like that, and then you're gonna give them the treat immediately, because you really wanna mark that behavior. Sit, yes, down, roll, down, roll, yes, speak. Yes. Speak. Yes. Roll, please. Yes. Sit. Sit. Down. Down. Yes. Good job.
Good boy. All right. Here at Dog Training Elite, we are proud to announce that we have a Halloween costume contest with you and your furry friend. Our costume contest actually goes to support the Malinois Foundation. It is a national nonprofit that supports and provides service dogs for veterans, first responders, women survivors, and children with medical challenges. We have a couple different categories. There's the lookalike contest. We have the best group and duo. And we also have most creative. And then we will have an overall grand prize, and they will win a free training package and lots of other prizes for the other winners in the categories. We're very excited to support the Malinois Foundation this year.
Snickerdoodle, there's a rattlesnake. Yes, good job.
Happy Halloween!
Happy
Halloween!
Be safe!
Make sure to enter the Dog Training Elite Costume Contest for a chance to win a training package from Dog Training Elite. For more details on the contest, head to their Facebook page. And your submission supports the Malinois Foundation so they can continue to provide service animals for those in need. And to learn more about how Dog Training Elite can help your furry friend, visit dogtrainingelite.com/Denver or just call 720-826-4DOG.